Hello Stamper, welcome to French's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today I'm going to show you how to make a fanciful peekaboo card. So this is the card, and when you open it up, boom. Is that fun? So this video is going to be a little bit longer than normal. Don't worry, we're going to get through it. And then if you look at the description below, it's going to give you the link of when it's going to be posted on my blog, and you're going to be able to get a printout with all the dimension that you need with the link of the video. So down the road, if you want to make this card, you're going to have the printout with all the measurement and the link of the video. So look below in the description. So we're going to get started, but before we get started, this is a 5.5 by 5.5 card. So I did a special envelope for it. And if you see, it's kind of bulky because of the ribbon. And I just follow the 5.5 by 5.5 envelope. It's just when I glue it, I didn't push it all the way tight. I left it loose. Maybe I will do a video, see if people need to know how to do this for a bulky envelope. I bet I will do a video for a bulky envelope. This year, if you want to mail this, it will cost you extra shipping. Because first of all, it is anything that is perfectly square, it costs extra shipping right away. And then because if it's bulky, it's going to cost extra shipping. So me, it's to send a package to my daughter for her birthday. So it's going to get in a box. So let's get started. First thing that you want, you're going to need in the color of your base of your card, you're going to need one sheet, 8.5 by 5.5, and again all the measurement will be on my blog. So 5.5 by 8.5. Then you need 5.5 by 8.25, and you need one at 5.5 by 5.75. So we're going to start with this, and I'm going to give you the measurement for the next step after. So the 5.5 by 8.5, I just want to make sure I'm grabbing the right one here. Yes, so 8.5 by 5.5. That one we're going to get score at 4 1/4. So score this at 4 1/4. Then the next one, it is the 5.5 by 8.25. You're going to score at 2 3/4. So 2 3/4. The next one, it is the 5.5 by 5 3/4. So we're going to put that at the 5 3/4, and we need to score ½ inch. Well, no, a 1/4 inch. So we're going to bring it at the 5.5. So you're going to know if you're not on the right side because you won't have the space to score. So the 5 3/4 at the top, we're going to score at 5.5. So it just gives us a little border of a 1/4 inch. Okay, so now we get all our score done. One important thing, we need to reinforce this. So we're going to fold this. So that's going to be one of the insert, and then this. And then this. Okay, after it's all reinforced, you're going to need one piece for the front of the card that it's 5 3/8 by 5 3/8. If you want regular cardstock, you can use regular cardstock. I'm using designer paper. It's the Bliss and Bloom. So this here is going to be for the front of the card, and we're going to glue this right away so we won't mix our paper. So we're going to glue this. And you want to make sure you put plenty of snail because we're going to have opening in that. So, and this one here, it's mint macaron. And then the other one I had used Sarah Sand. So whatever you prefer. I wanted to try something a different color. Here we go. Same designer series paper. Get some glue here. Okay, so this here, it's the front of the card. This is your insert in the front. Well, mine, the insert here, this is the insert. I put DSP and DSP. After I was done, I'm like, I don't really have place to write. It's too busy. So I'm going to put designer series paper there, but I'm going to put white there. So both of them are the same size. So what you're going to need, it's 2 of the designer series paper or 2 of the white or 1 of each, whatever you prefer. And this, it's 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. We're going to glue this inside. I want this side here for where I can write, so it's going to be on the right side. Right side. I think that's easy to remember. But like I said, the first one I did, I used designer series paper on both of them. So now we're going to add that inside here. And then over here. Right here. Okay, now we're going to bring the big shot and do our cutting. I'm using the new circle collection, and I'm using the scallop one. It's the 2.5, and this is 2 1/8. How do I measure my framelits? You see the raised part, that's the cutting, and that's what I measure. So 2.5 for the scallop and 2 1/8 for the circle. So it's how I measure my circle framelit. So now I'm going to have to bring you up and, excuse me, bring the big shot here. So let me pull the big shot in, and I'm going to get you dizzy a bit because I need to raise you up so you can see. So I'm using the magneted platform in the bottom, a clear plate, and this is the front of our card. We're going to do the back of it, and you're going to understand why in a minute. So you're going to choose about where you want it. So this is the front of my card. I want more in the bottom, and you cannot, this is where it folds, okay? You cannot cut past this. So what you can do is bring it right against that, or you can move it a little bit. So I'm going to go a little bit higher here. I'm going to put that there. To make sure it is not moving, I'm using Post-it note because it's very important that it's not moving. I'm going to put that there, put that there. Now we're going to cut this. Make sure your paper don't pass each side. Oh, my handle, it's on this side. You know what? Let me move this way because it's way too hard to have my handle the other way. Okay. Now what we're going to do, and really I could lift this up here when I pass it in the big shot. I didn't think about it. You're going to remove this here. Here we go. You want to keep the framelits there, okay? Just for 1 minute. Now your insert, this is our insert here. And what you're going to do, let's leave that there. You're going to take, oops, okay, this is the front of our card. You're going to, you know what, it can be removed, no biggie. You're going to take this here. Oh, I need my pencil, not a pen. You want a pencil for this because we're going to do some erasing. So this is my insert, open this way. I'm going to put that right there against this, right at the edge. Okay, that is marked. Leave it like that. Keep it folded. Now we're going to match this. You want to make sure it's matched good. Going to take a Post-it note again. Put that there. Just want to make sure that it's not moving. Even with my magneted platform, I get 2 layers of cardstock, really 3 layers of cardstock and a DSP. So I'm going to move it once and then bring it back. And it's a good chance that it will not be cut all the way through. So let's remove this. Okay, we won't need this. Okay, see, it ain't cut through. So now what you want to do, it's match it. You still see your circle very good there. It's kind of start cutting, but it didn't finish cutting. So put it back there. And now I'm watching my battery. If it go out, I'm going to be right back. It's just I'm going to put a new battery. I won't start over. Let's finish cutting this. Et voila. So now we get this done. Now, I have a mess here. Okay, so now we are ready to take this. Oh, I put my white on the wrong way. That's okay. That's the way it's going to be. Except if I want... No, I cannot switch it this way. So this time, my white's going to be on this side. Because I didn't pay attention when I put it up. I should have looked to make sure that it was on the right way. But that's okay. My white's going to be there. Now we're going to put our adhesive in the back of this. And I like to use... Oh, now I can bring you down. I like to use the Tombow because the Tombow give you a chance to move around if you're not just positioned just right. If you use snail and the minute it get contact with the paper, well, it gets stuck there. So this way, make sure around the circle there. This way it gives me the chance to move a little bit. Now the best way to do this, I find it if I put it this way flat and this way flat, and then I just gonna marry them together. See? So then you know it's all together and your circle is perfect. Let's make sure that this is good. Et voila. Now we can take this one here. This one, we're going to put adhesive right here. And again, I like to use my Tombow because then I get chance to move. If not, it's hard. Sometimes you have to move just a little bit. Well, with snail or fast fuse, it's almost impossible. Keep this down. Keep this down and marry them together. And then reinforce this good. See? It's done. When you open it up, it slides in. See how that worked? Very, very slick. So what I done, I pre-cut my frame, and what I done for my frame, I cut my scallop first, and then I cut this on top. So then we get the perfect frame. Again, the circle, it's 2 1/8. The scallop, it's 2 1/2. You get the perfect frame. So for the frame, I just put, again, I'm using the tombow. And the reason it's give me a chance to move it around. So I would do that for all my opening. See how simple this was? And then I would have mine over here. Okay, the inside now, I had put just a circle the same size inside. Well, what happened when this opened there, it was hitting my circle. So I didn't want that. It was just hitting the back here. So the best thing, it's take a piece that it's 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 by, let me think. I want to do my stamping first though. 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. And what you're going to do, just put it here temporary. Close this, take your pencil, mark it. Oops. Mark it. And now the Happy Birthday that I'm using, it's the one from Happy Together. And we're going to do our stamping with, I use Inland Indigo. So now I see where to do my stamping. I'm going to come and do my stamping right here. And now if you want to do like I did the little dots, it's from the cupcake, sweet cupcake. You can do that. You can do your candles and then erase your circle. Oh, make sure your ink is dry. That's okay there. This was just temporary, but you know what? It's kind. Usually I don't put the glue in the back. I had done it first, so I'm just going to reinforce this. So now, when it open and close, it won't hit the cardstock. Because if this was the cardstock right there, it wanted to hit. Now for the cupcake, what I done, you can use Tombow or snail, it doesn't matter. I pre-stamped my cupcake. I'm going to have the layers of the cupcake on my blog there, which color I use. It is, number 1 was Inland Indigo, number 2 Inland Indigo Stamp Off, and then number 3 was Mint Macaron, and then the frosting was chocolate chip, crumb cake, and Sarasan. And see? So now, nothing it. And then I'm going to show you how I done my my ribbon. And I'm using the jute there. What you want to do, it's going to hit right at the side here. Pull this very, very tight. And I wanted my bow a little bit more on the top here. Okay, you're going to go sideways like this. And see, I go as tight as I can be. Put my finger there. Do another little loop. Go down and you get a flat knot. And then what I done, it's fold this. And fold this, fold it under, and then I go diagonal. Et voila. So that make it very bulky. So if you don't want bulky, don't use jute. And then I just have to add my circle, finish gluing this. This is it, my friend. And then when you open it up, boom. So now I got placed right over here. Here I did a little balloon with the balloon punch. So this is it. Again, if you want this on this side, just make sure when you put it in between that you look which way it was. This is it, my friend, for my peekaboo card. Hope you enjoyed this. For all your Stampin' Up! Product, visit my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. Thank you so much for your support and have a lovely day, my friends.